seemed appropriate.
Oh,
yes, indeed. I'll be celebrating for the rest of the day.
Great. Okay, and I know a bit later on you've got a bargain. You brought some books along with you. Would you have a look at the books first?
Oh, that's
and
right.
And then take some calls.
Great.
What's the universe?
Well, are you prepared for this, Michael? Are you absolutely prepared? Whee!
Oh, God.
Yeah. It's a
little...
pop-up book.
I wonder what it's going to do for me.
It's the book that opens up and hits you in the face. There we go. It's a book all about the universe, and what you're looking at now is the Big Bang. And as you see, now I hasten to add, it's designed by the marvellous original designer David Pelham, who designed the 2 pop-up books with Jonathan Miller. And what we've tried to do here is to do the universe in about, 6 spreads. So we have the Big Bang. We have a lovely one here, actually, of a pair of star cities playing and dancing around each other. So that's the first one. But I will quickly say the text folds out on the wings.
Right.
It's actually for adults, basically, who are frightened of thinking about the universe because it's too big.
Okay.
But I think everybody will like it. The other one that I've got is another pop-up book. It's The Universe is Three-Dimensional, so this is the way to do it. This is actually meant for children, and I've written it with Patrick Moore, which is great. He's my hero, and I've always wanted...
Was it fun writing with him?
Oh, I love writing with him. Great to work with him. Here's one of the spreads, actually, which I think you'll enjoy. There we go. That shows the... do you know what that is?
No, I don't.
No? Well, you're going to know soon. That is the Giotto space probe. The
right.
British...
It's going to intercept Halley's Comet.
That's right. And that's what it looks like in pop-up. And this one here, I don't know if you can see, is the Russian probe. And it twists and turns like that, so you can play with these pop-up books. And they're really great fun. It's huge fun to do this one.
So that was me. I get those scrunched up inside. You be very careful.
Oh, isn't he useless?
I know. I can't help it. It's a bit old, you know.
I know.
Right.
And a trilogy, it sounds like Isaac Asimov here, of 3 books, especially for anybody between the ages of 8 and 12, called Space Scientist. And there we go. I've written 3 in the series so far. Believe it or not, Mike, I wrote stars when I was filming a television series for the other channel, which mustn't be mentioned at the moment, and in between takes, I was writing this book in the back of the car. So these 3 also, which I'm going to give away.
So talented. You've got so many books out this year. It's amazing. Right, if we take to the phones on 018118055, we have is it Felin McIntyre?
Yes.
That's an unusual name. I've never heard the Christian name Felin before. Where does that come from?
It's an Irish name.
An Irish name, lovely name. Anyway, you're through to Heather.
What is the most important astronomical event other than Halley's Comet?
Apart from Halley's Comet?
Yes.
Yes. Well, that's a difficult one. Well, I don't know. I mean, there have been things like eclipses of the moon and eclipses of the sun.
There was a moon eclipse last week, 2 weeks ago.
There was indeed, on the 28th of October. That's quite an important event. Other events which are going on, I'd say, are the launch of space probes. Now, I'll tell you one really exciting event that's coming up. I've forgotten your name again.
Felin.
Felin, it's amazing.
Phelim, is it?
Phelim, right. Phelim, on the 24th of January 1986, the Voyager 2 space probe is going to fly past the planet Uranus, and it's going to send us the first close-up pictures of Uranus because we haven't a clue what it looks like. It was the first planet to be actually discovered by a person rather than one that was known for a very long time. So, Felin, if you watch television that day, on the 24th of January 1986, you should see the first close-up pictures of Uranus.
Smashing.
Looking forward to that.
Yes.
Great. Okay.
Thanks for your question.
Thanks a lot.
Bye.
Okay. Bye-bye. Do you know what I love is your enthusiasm for your subject.
Oh, I mean...
It's great enthusiasm.
It is such a great subject.
I love it. Chris Taylor, hello? Hello, Chris. Hello, you're through to Heather.
Hello, Chris.
Thanks a lot. Hi, Heather.
Hi, Chris.
Why does Halley's Comet keep on going around our universe?
Well, because for the same reason that the world keeps going around the sun, it's held in by gravity. And put it this way, if the world stopped actually wandering around the sun and circling it, it would actually fall into the sun. So we have to keep going. And it's exactly the same reason that Halley's Comet also keeps going, because it too has to keep moving because it would fall in, basically. The reason why it keeps coming around to see us every 76 years is because unlike a planet like our own Earth, which goes around in a kind of boring, plodding circle, Halley's Comet's got a very long orbit, a bit like an egg. So it comes in for a very, very long way off, and it comes right into the sun, and that's when it gets heated up, and as a result it kind of gases off and it looks very spectacular for a while. So that's the reason why everything goes round to stop itself falling in.
Okay, good question, good answer, thank you.
Okay, Chris,
Bye.
bye. Bye-bye.
Right, Ben Cronin, hello Ben.
Hello?
Hello, Ben.
You're through to Heather.
Right, if I wanted to make a career in astronomy, what sort of O&A levels would I need?
Right, Ben, that's a good question, because if you want to become a professional astronomer, as opposed to somebody who's out stargazing every night just for the fun of it, you have to be very good at maths and physics. So what I'd advise you to do... What stage are you at now, Ben?
Well, I'm in the first year of secondary.
You've got a long way to go, in other words. But what you better do, concentrate on maths and physics. Try and do O-levels in maths, physics and chemistry. And the same is true for your A-levels too. What I did was maths, physics and, believe it or not, geography. Because, I think astronomy is the geography of the universe. But you really need the maths and physics, so concentrate on them. And then when you go to university, because you need to have a degree to be a professional astronomer, concentrate on either physics or even astrophysics. And that's a great training. So do you want to become a professional, Ben?
Yeah.
Great. Well, look, good luck. Are you a member of any astronomical society?
No.
Well, there's a very good society, and here am I, President of the British Astronomical Association, yet again plugging the Junior Astronomical Society. It's a great training ground for young beginners. If you'd like to write to Superstore, we'll give you the address.
Okay.
Okay,
Thank
Ben.
you very much for your call, and good luck.
Okay, well,
Absolutely.
thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Ben.
We've got time for a real quickie from Louise Wilkins.
Great.
Louise, do you have a quickie for us?
Hello.
Hello.
We.
Hello, Eva.
Hello,
Can I
Louise.
ask you a question, please?
Sure.
Halley's Comet has been going around the sun for millions of years, and each time it evaporates a little bit.
Yeah.
Does this mean that it is getting smaller all the time?
Well
and
done.
it will eventually disappear altogether, or does it gain
Yeah.
ice again when she's going
It will,
far
Louise.
end of the solar system?
Okay. In fact, it's been going around, we think, for 200,000 years, and it's probably going to go around for another 200,000 years. But as you say, Louise, it's made of ice, and those ices evaporate, and eventually they will wear away. But it's still got another 200,000 years to go.
Okay.
Okay, then.
Thanks, Louise.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Great.
Right, okay.
Good
You
questions this
brought a
week.
bargain.
Excellent.
Well,
Well, they're
weren't
fantastic.
they? And you brought a bargain with you.
I brought a bargain.
You
Yes,
brought a bargain. We've seen all the books.
Great.
All these little books here.
Yes.
Those are the bargain. And the question to win them is...
It says, oh yes, there's extra goodie as well, some star charts from George
lovely.
Phillips, so we've got everything there.
Wasn't that sweet?
Yeah,
Okay.
the question now, it's all about, as you can imagine, Halley's Comet. And I want you to tell me the first year, the year when Halley's Comet was first recorded in the